Jimmy, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, boys? You can put this in your video. Let me show you. Have you seen Colin and Samir? Well, we're taking the money and I'm buying a private island.
That's such a good idea.
I'll show you a few other stuff. Put whatever you want in. I don't care.
We need to start thinking bigger.
Yeah.
I'm going to make $1 billion or I'm going to go broke trying. Life's too short.
MrBeast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, will be the first social media billionaire.
This is a guy who made a video about watching himself watch paint dry, or reading an entire dictionary. I wanna die. Or saying Logan Paul's name 100,000 times.
I wonder if you showed those videos to a bunch of billionaires if they would say, yeah, that makes sense. This guy could become a billionaire.
Maybe. This week, MrBeast took a major step in building his billion-dollar empire.
He partnered with a company called Mischief and made an app that allows people to compete for $25,000.
There was over 1 million people playing the game at the same time, and the app was the #1 game in the App Store.
It was truly a first-of-its-kind event in entertainment, and in this video, we're gonna tell you why it matters and why it's the beginning of turning MrBeast into the first social media billionaire. That's the topic this week on The Breakdown.
Watch the breakdown.
To set some context, MrBeast is basically like YouTube Oprah meets Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
He's won $1 million.
In his videos, he gamifies human behavior by putting money on the line and testing their endurance. And he gives away a lot of his own money to produce these videos.
Well, you're doing a lot of things that other YouTubers aren't doing. One thing that you tweeted out was that you've spent $10 million on your YouTube videos. And that's something that you and I have talked about before, about just reinvesting.
Well, $10 million from the start of the year till now, yeah.
Oh, this year in 2020?
Yeah, that's only so far this year. I've spent tens of millions throughout my lifetime.
Wow.
Whoa. I got a suitcase full of money for you.
Bro, your content is extreme.
Today, we are gonna build the world's largest Lego tower.
Last one of you to take your hand off this $1 million stack of cash keeps it.
This is the most expensive firework in the entire world.
The fundraising effort is being organized by our local YouTuber, MrBeast.
Your last video had 13 million views. The video before that, 14 million, 11 million, 15 million, 21 million.
I mean, what do I say to that? You know, like, yeah, we get a lot of views, you know?
We're working 12 to 15 hours a day. We're spending tens of millions of dollars. We're literally dumping everything there is into it. I'm not holding back. This is it. This is my life. I don't want anything else, you know?
And now with Finger on the app, it opens up Jimmy's game show style format to everyone, because now everyone can follow along at home with the chance to win.
All right, 10 minutes till this MrBeast finger on the app challenge goes down.
I'm gonna check Twitter, see what people are saying.
Okay, so here's the story. MrBeast made this app called Finger on the App, where you have to keep your finger on the app and move it around into all these tiny little bubbles.
Challenge is very simple. All you have to do is put your finger on this screen, and if you're the last one to take your finger off the screen, you win $25,000. I mean, it's literally as simple as it gets.
It kind of reminds me of HQ Trivia.
Oh yeah, totally.
If MrBeast came up with HQ Trivia. That's exactly what it is.
We got 10 seconds right now. I don't know if I'm excited or if I should be scared.
We're 8 minutes in. There's 1.1 million people playing this right now, and the current prize pool is $25,000. 30 minutes in, there's still 1.1 million people playing. Coming up on 45 minutes.
No way.
What, you're out?
I think I'm out.
Ah, Colin's out. So now, Colin will be responsible for getting me water and food. Coming up in an hour here. I've had my finger on this phone for an hour, Colin. So at 60 minutes, I got a calendar invite, and that's all she wrote.
Game over.
This could go on forever.
How long have you been doing this for?
3.5 hours. 6 hours, 38 minutes, top 25,000.
She just hit 9 hours on the finger on the app challenge. Oh my.
Finger currently feels like it's about to explode. There's 110 people left now.
I haven't slept in almost 24 hours.
Are you serious?
Game over.
All right, we are 3 days into this game right now, and Jimmy is now offering people money to take their finger off the app.
Do you want the 5,000?
Take your shit off there, bro.
Okay, so Jimmy just ended it and decided to give the last 4 remaining people $20,000 each.
It's a pretty good deal.
That is a good deal. I don't know what those people went through, but I would imagine that's a pretty good deal. They must be feeling pretty good about it.
I have 2 of the final 4 contestants on the phone. What do you guys want to say? You both just won 20 grand.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
So the game just ended. How was that experience for you?
I'm really happy that a robot didn't win. That was like, that right there was just, I did not want.
Were you surprised how long it went on?
Yeah, I mean, People are crazy. This is about how long I thought it would go. If I didn't give all 4 people 20 grand, I think it would have got another 10 hours till people started just passing out.
Okay, so what does Finger on the App tell us about how Jimmy can become a billionaire? We're about to talk to Jimmy's manager and the founder of Night Media.
Hey, Reed.
What's up, guys?
So with the success of Finger on the App, how does that change his business?
I don't know yet. We haven't really given the thoughts like, how do you monetize this? The most obvious one is ads. Will we have people like ante into each game? I don't know yet. That's something we have to think about. You know, for us, like we didn't make money off this. This was just something that we wanted to do for the community. So we'll see. We'll dig into it a little bit more over the course of the next few months and kind of come up with that strategy.
What's your appetite for rolling out more of these types of games?
I mean, it's hard. Like building an app is a lot of freaking work, updates, maintaining it. There's a whole team working on it. It's very freaking expensive. I mean, this cost 6 figures and didn't make $1, but I think it's worth exploring.
Attention is the most monetizable asset in entertainment. And this game captured a lot of attention.
This was iPhone only and only America. So that's only like 25% of my audience. Next time when we open up to Android and we open up to Europe, I think we could have like 5 to 10 million people play, which is just unfathomable. That would be like 5 times bigger than the biggest week that HQ Trivia ever had.
If you can capture that many people's undivided attention, most likely you can sell them something. There's so many ways to monetize this.
I mean, you could charge $5 to enter the game. You could charge another $5 to buy extra lives. You could charge advertisers to have their logos pop up on the screen, and that's where you need to move your finger.
Could literally, after 3 hours, play a trailer for a movie, right?
The trailer gives you a break for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I've just realized the sky's the limit, to be honest. Like, I mean, sure, we'll keep doing Finger on the Apps, but like, I mean, I'm just gonna start pumping them out.
You know, from your perspective, what about this collaboration is significant to the landscape of creators and how creators will, you know, potentially build businesses in the future?
There's so many more ways for him to now monetize, and people might be downloading this app if he does it again in the future and might not even know who MrBeast is. Maybe this is now a top of funnel in some way to grow his main channel.
Influencers like Jimmy are the ones that can move mountains of people in an instant, and they are going to be the ones that reap the financial benefits of it in a way that we've never seen before in entertainment. What do you think makes creators like Jimmy well suited to be like this next phase of successful entrepreneurs?
Good question. I think one is his built-in audience. I think he's so authentic in the nature of his content that people gravitate towards him. They think they're part of his friend group. And so anytime Jimmy says something or like tells people to like, hey, buy my merchandise, or hey, download this app, you know, everyone's inclined to do that because he has like this trust factor. A lot of entrepreneurs, you know, don't really have that. They're not content creators. They don't have millions of fans. You know, we can literally flip a switch, post on Twitter, get 1.4 million downloads in the course of 48 hours. And that's a big advantage. I honestly think we're not even at the beginning stages of creators building businesses. Like, I know we've seen the beauty industry kind of lead the way by doing palettes and different things. I know like Emma Chamberlain launched a coffee line and a few other things, but like we haven't even scratched the surface of what's possible.
Do you think MrBeast is on his way to becoming the first social media billionaire?
I have no doubt that he will be the biggest YouTuber. It's now just a matter of how he continues to drive those fans and into something that can become like $1 billion business. Maybe it looks like he has like 20 of these different apps. You know, like one is Finger on the App, and maybe the next one's like a Wheel of Fortune type game. If there's anyone that I were to bet on that would become the first YouTube billionaire, it would be MrBeast for sure.
He doesn't just want to be a billionaire so he can buy a private jet and an island and all this other stuff. Like, he actually wants to make an impact on the world.
Today, we will be planting 20 million trees.
How do you make any money? You spend it all on videos.
The first year's rent we got covered. Same with utilities and everything.
Obviously, there's a lot of money involved in scaling out stuff to millions and millions of people with your platform. Curious, just like your vision on the goal here with MrBeast and with what you're building over the next couple of years. You know, what is the ultimate goal?
Well, I mean, if you want me to just be honest, my end goal in life is to open like 1,000 homeless shelters, maybe 10,000. We'll see how it goes. So I just realized when I first gave a homeless person money that it brought me a lot of fulfillment, and I find it fun. I find helping people fun, as weird as that is.
It's about $10,000. I'm not joking.
I'm actually about to open my first food bank. We have that in the works. And then I want to use that experience to open my first homeless shelter. Then I want to open dozens of them. I want to do philanthropic stuff and just have fun and try to see how much I can scale it up.
That's really amazing, man. That's so cool.
I mean, I would love to do something one day as crazy as, like, for the next year, I'm not going to let someone starve in Africa. Unfathomable. But that's what I want to do. I want to spend my whole life making so much money that I can do the unthinkable. And I just want to do it and die happy, you know?
The better question is like not who's going to become a billionaire. It's like who's actually going to become the biggest entrepreneur in the creator space that builds a company of substance. There'll be a creator or multiple creators that build billion-dollar businesses over the course of the next decade. And I'm sure it'll be from software to consumer products. I just think like if there is a YouTuber that will become a billionaire, like my chips are probably on Jimmy.
So that's the building we just had built. We're about to have a giant building built here for storage. And we have 5 office buildings here that we already bought. Then I want to build like 10 offices out back because I want to one day have like 50 to 100 channels. So I want to basically build a giant fucking college campus and every building is just someone filming videos and I'm just fucking running it all.
That's awesome, man. Well, when's the next Finger on the App challenge? When can we expect it?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Maybe like a month or 2. I'm very confident that people are going to figure out ways to cheat. So now we're going to have to re-update the anti-cheat system. We're going to have to rethink the entire thing. And yeah, probably like a month or 2.
Amazing. Cool. Well, we look forward to it. We'll be ready.
Hey, can you close that door for me real quick? It just popped outside. We're doing a video where we bought $1 million worth of scratch off tickets and we're seeing what we win. So we are on like $800,000 scanned so far. So far we've lost 230 grand. So, whoops. You can put this in your video. Let me show you. Boom, boom, boom. So, have you seen Colin Instagram? Yeah. You love him, Carl, right? Yeah, show them around.
That's so good.
I know. I tell them to make their thumbnails better all the time. You guys should. Yeah, the behind the scenes of our setup. These are all $50 scratch off tickets. We had a dump truck drop them off. Then we had to hire security in a private jet to fly in here because we had $1 million in tickets. But we're taking the money we get from the tickets and I'm buying a private island. And then I'm putting all the people that help me scan them on the island. And the last to leave it keeps the private island. There's a $10 million island with like 10 houses on it, pools and everything. And one of these people will win it. We're basically hosting Survivor on the island.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. That is such a good idea.
We need to start thinking bigger.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
And we're about to upload,
Now,
so
right.
I actually have to go. I'll catch you boys later.
Okay, all right, man. Thanks
for coming on.
See ya. What a guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We need to make better thumbnails. That was a great interview, but that's the main thing I took from it. I just think we need to think bigger and make better thumbnails.
Wow.
What? Whoa, I can't wait to edit this.
Yeah. So that's it for this episode of The Breakdown. Now, we don't always get all of our facts correct on this show, which is why we have Breakdown Fact Check. So you can do hashtag Breakdown Fact Check. You can tweet at us or you can put it in the comments.
Yeah, you can put it in the comments. Technically, you can't filter if you put it in the comments, but it does help if you put it in the beginning of your comment and people can see that you have a correction.
Mm-hmm. So you can use hashtag Breakdown Fact Check in the comments and let us know the fact that we got wrong that you want corrected. So if you made it to this point in the video and you're not subscribed, subscribe. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone for us. We make videos like this one and we try and put them out every Sunday.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.